I'm glad to have this time with you to speak about relationship. I want to do this because many people don't understand how important relationship is to spiritual growth. Perhaps most people don't. But you can't grow spiritually without relationships. The substance of your interactions with others forms the basis of your spiritual growth. As you interact with others, you activate loving and frightened parts of their personalities, and they activate loving and frightened parts of yours. Now, creating authentic power, real power, requires you to be able to distinguish between these, between love when it's active in you and fear when it's active in you. And the reason you need to distinguish between these two is to be able to choose consciously between the two. When you consciously choose love while you're feeling fear, that's creating authentic power. So let me give you an example. Suppose you're angry or you're jealous. These are terribly painful emotions. And you can feel how painful they are by putting your attention in your solar plexus and your chest and your throat areas while you're angry. Or you can notice your thoughts, and they'll be judgmental and critical of yourself or of others. That's the time to consciously choose to let a loving part of your personality do the talking for you or do the acting for you. By a loving part of your personality, I mean a part that's grateful or appreciative or content or caring or patient. In other words, to create authentic power requires that you become aware of all of the aspects of yourself, all of the different parts of your personality, and choose to act and speak in love, no matter what's happening inside of you or what's happening outside of you. Now we come to relationships. Relationships are exactly that which shows you, which activates in you frightened and loving parts of your personality. And that's when you can apply your emotional awareness, which I just briefly showed you how to do, and responsible choice, which I just explained, which is consciously choosing to act and speak in love, even while you're feeling a frightened part of your personality. So what good does this do? It does a lot of good. Because as you continually challenge frightened parts of your personality by consciously acting in love instead, the power of that part of your personality over you begins to diminish. And eventually, it disappears. And that's how you create authentic power. By challenging the fear in you repeatedly and cultivating the love in you repeatedly. And it's in a context of relationship that you do that.